The management is now joining us on a phone line. A couple of news for. Firstly, they declared numbers. Secondly, they have done an acquisition. Sir, if you could first tell us about the numbers. PAT almost doubled. You think this will now be the run rate going ahead?
Yeah, it should be the run rate. Actually, we should see an uptick also in the run rate when it comes to the top line because of the new acquisition that is going to add revenue and bottom line for the next quarter or this quarter rather.
Right. What were the margins? Did the margin expansion led to the beat?
The margin expansion led to what? I'm sorry.
Did the margin expansion led to the growth, or it was purely acquisition?
No, the margin expansion led to the growth. This is what we are looking at for the last 2 quarters. There's no acquisition at all. This is all organic growth. Okay, but the coming quarter is going to be an organic and inorganic growth. If you look at the last 3 years, our organic growth has been about 30% above. So, would that continue in future? That is something that I think we absolutely believe that in both organic and inorganic growth. So, you'll see a combination of both for the next quarter.
Right. And you have also done one more acquisition along with this results. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. We recently acquired a company called Bokanyi Consulting. This is a Houston-based consulting company which provides high-end consulting when it comes to analytics and cloud. This company does in-memory analytics, which is a high-margin, high-paying consulting business. We're getting into that. That is going to give us additional customer base also, the likes of Coca-Cola, Walmart, Cooper, Bethel Laboratories, and companies on those lines, which is going to give us, a solid presence in the U.S. and also lead to cross-selling opportunities. We're also going to be integrating some parts of this company with the previous acquisition that we made at the ProSoft to get economies of scale as well as, take some nearshore and offshore related activity so that the margins will improve.
Right. Can you just tell us the mix of the company? What has changed in the last 6 months or 12 months since the time the stock has started to rally? So of course growth has been there, but can you just quantify it for us? Which are the segments that are contributing to the growth? How do you expect to continue to increase such growth rates?
We are in the ISPAC space, which is the IoT, social, mobile, analytics and cloud. That is what we call the digital transformation. So we have been doing digital transformation business for the last 10 years. We are getting noticed recently in the sense by the press as well as the stock market. That's why you see the uptick in both the stock price as well as our reach. So we are into various industry verticals. Media is one. We have healthcare is another area. We are into telecom business. We do across the board when it comes to industry verticals. But since this is digital transformation business, any industry vertical we reach out and touch. In India, we are very well known for our e-commerce side of it, or mobile commerce, if you want to look at it. So named companies like Flipkart, Snapdeal, Make My Trip, PVR Cinemas, these are all our customers in addition to Indigo. India Today is our customer. So this gives you a broad spectrum of customer base that we have, both in India as well as the US.